It's slightly mystifying that suddenly we have this breaking news, information that the lead investigator is facing 7 charges of attempted murder himself, this Hilton Botha. Explain to us, what exactly does this mean and what impact is this likely to have on Oscar Pistorius' case?
Well, I think it depends whether that evidence is now presented to the bail hearing. The magistrate is due to hear legal argument today, as the evidence has been concluded from both the prosecution side and the defense side yesterday. So whether this comes out during the bail hearing remains to be seen. Certainly, if I was representing Mr. Pistorius, it's a factor that I would bring out today or ask an opportunity to present that evidence. Now, the fact that a witness has a pending or has pending cases is something that can be considered when one looks at the credibility of the witness. But having said that, one must also say that he's presumed to be innocent, as is the case with Mr. Pistorius. So he hasn't been found guilty. But my major concern is, why was this not brought out right up front? If the prosecution is going to call a witness who has this possible cloud hanging over his head, then they should say that he is facing charges right in the beginning when he testifies. Why let it come out through the media, fire more speculation? There's been so much media hype on this case and so many things said that may not be correct. And it seems this investigator has been very bad in the way he's testified and presented evidence to court.
But this is the other thing, isn't it? Those charges were actually dropped, but now they've been reinstated. We don't have a time frame of when exactly they were reinstated, but it sounds like it was a very recent change. What do you make of that?
That doesn't necessarily mean anything sinister, because what could happen, the investigation in the cases initially might not have been completed, and the prosecutors decided, well, let's withdraw provisionally and complete investigation and then reconsider the case. So that could have happened. I don't know all the facts there, but it's not something that is uncommon in South African law, where charges are provisionally or preliminarily withdrawn and then the person is again later charged.
Just very quickly, though, it's still confusing why a lead investigator who is facing 7 charges of attempted murder, very serious, would still be on the job. In that sort of instance, would they not be given some sort of administrative leave while that's all sorted out?
That is a problem. I don't think they should have called him as an investigator in this kind of case to come and testify. You want to call a witness who cannot be criticized and who can come to court and give good evidence. That hasn't happened here. And normally, if an investigator is facing serious charges, he should be suspended or placed in an administrative position with the police, not called as a witness in a very, very prominent case and come and tell the court Mr. Pistorius is a flight risk, and later on have literally egg on his face when he's got no factual basis to have said that in the first place.